So I'm just talking about content and streaming it over the internet. I've been working on a project for Jeff, for Pulver TV, Mr. Christopher Brogan here, the godfather of PodCamp experience and a prime-time motivator in my life to get PodCamp UK started. With the funding of Jeff and some other notorieties in this social space, Chris has enabled thousands of people to get this to happen. And I was just having a quick conversation with Chris about content and live streaming and getting the masses to watch content, and you had a few opinions on that.
So I think right now the space with internet television is a little interesting because at some point what people are doing in mainstream television is they've shifted all of their effort to their DVR. So they've put all of their mindset into, did I TiVo it, did I not TiVo it? And we've made that a verb in our culture, very heavily in the US for sure. And I say that what happens next in the internet video space is we've started at the TiVo, and now people are saying, how do I make streams of content and how do I make conversations of content? RSS started that. RSS said, make a blog, not a blog, make a conversation, make pieces connect up in different ways, get things off of a site so you're not at a destination, you're at a starting point. So I'd say that some of the technologies that are being enabled in video right now, especially the opportunity to make a live 24/7 sort of flow experience, changes how that story is told, because then when I program, my storytelling is the programming. However, this is backwards to US TV mainstream and probably BBC as well, because what you get is programmers were the gods and the gatekeepers. So there's a third stream that needs to happen. There's the live stream that Phil and Ariel and somebody program. There's the live stream that Joanna programs. There's a live stream that I program, and we all start to do a little of all of that. And then when we're the DJ mixing, even if there's 2% of the audience doing that, that starts to tell a story. Steve Rosenbaum's Magnify.net does that. Here are collections of videos that I have put together. This is my Magnify collection. So I can do it from a couple of YouTube videos, a couple of AOL videos, something I shot, and I can make a story. So I think that that's where those tools and the enablement happens.
Wow. So tell me what you're doing now, Chris. I mean, you were very prolific in the last 12, 18 months, and all power to you. I mean, you really have motivated the scene in the UK. I think it was there, but I think it needed a pioneer such as yourself to get, as well as you and Christopher Penn, of course, to get people motivated. What's next? What's next for Mr. Brogan? Where do you want to be at?
Where do I want to be?
You've put a lot of people where they want to be at. Where do you want to be at?
Alright, so I believe a lot in animal rights, and I think that cats should have better clothes.
Sure.
I'm a little let down by the sort of fashion that most animals are getting these days. I'm a little disheartened by those little sweaters they make cats wear.
They're very disjointed with the whole collection thing that's
completely
going on.
off.
Right.
And I'd like to start at pajamas and work my way up.
No, that
I think
sounds
cats'
reasonable.
pajamas are the right way.
Right.
When I'm done with that project, I guess my next big effort will be taking the show on the road and enabling more communities outside our fishbowl to do these things. So I'm going to recruit the smart people inside our community that are living and breathing podcasting, video blogging, and all the other tools, and get them to shake and beat the people outside into a relationship. And at the same time, I want really clever people from the outside world who could better use these tools than us. I was talking to a television cameraman, a professional television cameraman, and I said, this is your world now, you just haven't joined it yet.
Right.
And so I want that to happen too.
Wow.
So my experience now is to take what I've learned in the fishbowl and go out.
So do you think also at pod camps and bar camps that there should be more content being made instead of it being about who's here and what they're doing with their own projects? Maybe that there should be more focus on creating something at the event so that people can take some substance away from it apart from the feeling of that was empowering me. You know?
So the camp model says just go there, just everyone make whatever content they want, meaning make whatever sessions they want and all that. What I saw in Toronto last, I liked a lot. Toronto had a From Zero to Podcaster theme down in the basement, and that was a fully programmed track of content. People could participate, people could collaborate, but it was 0 to, and people stayed in that, and that was their vision of PodCamp, and that's what they had. And I thought, wow, that's nothing like any of the 39 other PodCamps, yet those people came away far more equipped than someone roaming the halls of the camp. So I want to shed some of the rules of being a camp, and I want to make that thread, and I want to make the advanced thread. As we're seeing over and over again since October, and I say advanced loosely, the folk that we spend time with know what we're doing, we're ready to go to that next level. A professional TV cameraman could teach me things I don't know. A professional journalist could teach me many things I don't know. I don't know how to tease the right questions out of a guest. I fake it. But a journalist does know, oh, I just heard something in that tone.
And
that
we need to
suggests I
empower
follow
those
up.
people.
And the journalists need to learn our tools, because those are the tools that will enable them to tell the story they need to tell. But we can do a little bartering at the gate. This is my 26 beads. Can I buy in New York?
Right.
That's my plan.
Fantastic. Christopher Brogan, you are a legend, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.